Hey, try it. Alright. Okay, so let me just kind of give you guys a little background on why we just did that. So my dad, so everybody knows the little green bug that's outside, right? That has the Porsche engine in it. So the engine in that bug came out of this car, and it was some friends of ours up in Oregon. And then my dad ended up getting the car from her. She gave it to him 20 years ago. Right. But it didn't have an engine, didn't have brakes, didn't have all the parts, and so it sat in his warehouse up in Oregon for, well, 20 years. And, you know, my dad do what he does. He's all show, no go. He lettered it, he did all this cool stuff, but it never drove because he never had the parts and what he needed to.
Somebody called me, needed a part, and I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Well, so I'll take it off my car.
So the windows left, the gas tank left. The transmission and brakes.
I'm not the only one that took parts off.
20 years later, he's got a tub with no parts on it, right? But it's got all this cool, painting on it. He's been thinking about driving it for 20 years. So about 8 months ago, we drug it down here, we put it on the shelf, up top. And I thought when the timing is right, we'll go ahead, we'll put some parts back on it, and he'll get his car. So this week, on Tuesday night, we pull it off the shelf, we pull it over here, and here's the thing, I thought we'd surprise this guy, right? That's the plan. So all of us in the shop, everybody devoted like after hours this week, and we put an engine in it, gearbox, brakes, partial interior. My dad left us a little note on the dash 8 or 9 months ago that the tape was all crusty, that's how long ago it was. Said paint it underneath and inside with gray brush paint. So we brush painted it just the way you wanted it, and machine gray everywhere, put parts on it, and so we're thinking we're going to surprise the heck out of it, right? So I call my mom on Wednesday. We'd already started putting it together. I said, "Hey Mom, how you doing?" "Oh good, we're on our way up to Portland, we'll come down and see you." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Is Dad with you in the car?" "Oh yeah, I got him on speakerphone, he's right here." And I said, "Okay, turn speakerphone off." "Why, do you want to say something that your dad's not supposed to hear?" "Yes, Mom." So, I said, "About the flying horse car." "Oh, the flying horse car!" I said, "Mom, that's exactly why I wanted you off speakerphone." "Oh, but I'm not supposed to." Okay. She's right next to him, they're driving. So I said, "Okay, flying horse car. I said, we have a little surprise for him. Can you help me find the license plates? Do you know where the plates are? Is it still registered? Oh, yes, it's still registered. And in fact, the license plates are packed in my suitcase. What the heck? Why are the license plates in your suitcase? Well, Dad's been a little busy. I can see her in the car. Been a little busy. There's a camera right there. Okay? And there's a camera down there. Well, first he noticed it wasn't on the shelf anymore. So he looked a little deeper. Next thing you know, out of the corner, it cuts off right here. So he's been sitting on the couch, and you can imagine, I can see him. His feet, or his legs are a little too short. Yeah, he has access to the cameras, right? And I can already see when he's sitting in his chair, his feet don't even touch the ground. It's every morning when he gets up, watching sparks fly off the car, paint being painted on the car.
I couldn't see as much as you think I could.
Because I haven't taught him that you can hit high definition and you can zoom in on it. Oh, yeah, you
It
can
was
zoom.
just blurry.
That's you got good. I'm glad. You can hit high definition on the app and you can zoom in on it. It's perfect. But anyways, so turns out he knew that it was going to happen, but he hasn't. He's never driven the car. He's never even started the car, but he's had it for 20 years. So anyways, this is our gift to you.
Thank you.
You have a running, driving 356 Outlaw again. It has one of the old brace motors in it. That's why it was hard to start. There's no accelerator pump squirt, right? You can't rev it right off the bat because it'll blow the filter off, okay? And there's no insulation, so it's going to rattle your brains out when you're driving it. But I did put fat back seats. I was going to put speedster seats in it, and Amy says, your dad wants speedster seats, but he's not going to get in and out of speedster seats. And definitely your mom doesn't want speedster seats. So we put fat back seats in it, and so he's got a 356 again.
All right. I was about 60 years old when it was given to me. And over the years, it kept getting less and less. I'm 75 years old now. And I thought, I wonder if I'm going to drive it before I die. Sat up there for a while, and I started getting really excited. The story about this car is it's been flipped over real hard. The reason it has Pegasus horses on the side is to hide the gaps. So you see that, it takes away from looking at how bad the gaps are on the over. I'm so excited. And I thank my guys.
Two other surprises that everybody in the shop pitched in on that he didn't know about.
Yeah.
Because luckily, the camera in there with the glare of the lights, he didn't know that the 39 in the picture of Papa on the wall was hung up. That picture, that mural that's on that wall was the picture that was behind the hot rod exhibit at the Peterson Museum. But when they removed the hot rod exhibit, Peterson called me and asked if we wanted the backdrop. So he didn't know that I got it, so we hung that. And then also, if you're out there in the parts department area, those of you that haven't had a chance to go sit on those stools and look at the parts counters, those were my dad's old parts counters from '74 until I stole them out of his building up in Oregon because we wanted to recreate a little piece of Porsche parts obsolete for him so that when he's here,
So
he
Rod
can,
started coming to the shop as soon as Linda would let me take him. So he's like this big, and all those windows in those counters, they get really dirty. And so I always had put Rod inside there. So I actually had so much business in that store that I had him waiting in line for me to wait on him, right? So the whole time Rod's in there when he's 5 years old, and he's inside wiping it, but he's looking at all the customers and going like this to get the way. I mean, there's a lot of people that probably have a lot of really cool pictures of him, and he's the only one that could fit in there. So
I got in there last night to load cards in. I almost didn't get back out.
So this car's got, I'm into patina too. This car's got the best patina going, I think. So I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere and not be noticed. You?
Well, thank you, everybody. I mean, this is a nice little intimate crowd. Sorry it was so crowded earlier. And you know, but really from the bottom of our hearts, all of us, the Emerys and the entire crew that made their way to come hang out with us here in North Hollywood, I appreciate it. The only thing I ask, don't post the address on online, and if we can keep people from like storming us during the year, we'll try to do this every year, every other year, and have you guys back. I mean, obviously, we would have loved to always been kind of, you know, available and have the shop open, but you know, all my crew. Who's the crew in here? Everybody that's on the crew. They love it when people come visit, but they also don't like it when I have to walk through the shop and I'm like, everybody just quiet down for 15 minutes, or, you know. So anyways, we just appreciate all you guys coming and taking part in this, and everybody, wherever you travel tonight, travel safe. Hope to see some of you guys at the Phoenix Club tomorrow, and hope we'll let you know if we're going to do this again next year.
Thank you, Ron. Woo!
Thank you.